MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now batting, David Fletcher. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Standing in, Mike Trout. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Here's Justin Upton now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he'll be back in standing up. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Trout is off at first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields coming on, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Patrick Sandoval, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in, Danny Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Digging in now, Elvis Andrews, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that one just missed outside. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Full count now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the move is Upton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Albert now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 2 for 6. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Choo has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus on infielder Logan Forsythe. This guy can turn a big league double play. He can move over to third and make the play backhand and get up and throw it across the diamond. Pretty much a manager's dream.
Striding in, Brian Goodwin. Good battle. Count remains full. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Luis Renfroe. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Hunter Pence. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Sandoval is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80 He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Calhoun. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Number 15 will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now at the plate, number 15. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Calhoun stands at first with one out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And deep to left center field. Goodwin going back on it, still going back, and that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Up next for the Rangers, Jeff Mathis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Texas. Leading off the inning, Will Tovar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
3-1 to him now. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now to the plate, Max Stassi. Tovar on at first, nobody out. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Justin Upton.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
2-2 to count to Cole Calhoun. 2 down, runners at first and second. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The next 3-2. Just got a piece to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rangers lead this one 3-1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First time up, he went down looking.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. 1-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Danny Santana.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Popped up. Sandoval is under it, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Arlington after this. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
A 3-0 pitch. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Andrus on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The catcher, number 33.
So striding in, Max Stassi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hard hit ball to second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Renfroe right there, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Striding into the box, Willie Calhoun. He singled his last time up. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Upton's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, David Fletcher to get us started here for the Angels, with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there. Still a 3-2 ball game. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 3, Delano Shields.
Stepping in, Delano DeShields. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The catcher, number 2.
Now in the box, Jeff Mathis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Brock Burke takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Drilled on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Burke, a 22-year-old, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Hit down the 3rd base line. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Renfroe ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Hunter Pence would be next. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here it comes now to Andrus. Scorched to 3rd. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard for him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Here's a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Jesse
Luis Renfroe will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Tovar.
Stepping in, Will Tovar. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up, and this is off the second base bag. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Max Stassi. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter,
ready for another shot now, David Fletcher, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
3-1 to him now. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center field. To Shields. Under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15.
So stepping in, number 15. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hops this one up, just beyond the infield on the right side. Renfroe backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 31.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now Chu will lay off ball 4 here, and he's going to reach.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A little bouncer. Another full count offering on its way.
Nope, foul ball.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. DeShields on third. Mathis on second. Chu at first. 2 out in the inning. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Tovar is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 3. Sean Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27.
Here's Justin Upton now. His past history with Sean Kelly. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. The 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air out to center field. To Shields. Esterome straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 25, Jared Wall.
1-1, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels held in check there. They still trail it here 4-3. Jared Walsh will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a barehanded pickup. Oh, but he beats it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Andrews leads off first with 1 away. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
In now, number 15. And they're runners at the corners now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Calhoun blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Angels 3. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, Will Tovar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Angels down to their last strike. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win. And
this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jesse Chavez earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The Angels, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.